Good morning. My name is Chief Strumblood. I am St. Vincent and the Grenadines' favorite most citizen. I am the diaspora muches. My people, I did not protest today. But if I protested, the front of my sign would have said, I don't want the white man's money, the white man's woman, the white man's friendship, and or the white man's fame. And the revolt would have said, white man, why have you re-enslaved the African American, the Latinos, etc.? Since I did not protest, let us get right into the meat of this matter. As we all know, Ralph Gonsalves is representing Anthony Thomas for murder pro bono. He has filed a constitutional motion against the Attorney General and the Director of Public Prosecution of St. Vincent and the Grenadines as it relates to Section 43 of the Criminal Code, which typically says people who are charged with murder must not be given bail. One of the things we must consider in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, our country does not have a murder system where there are different degrees of murder. If you were found responsible with malice and aforethought of causing the death of another person, it is just murder. When you are being sentenced after you are convicted of that murder, then the jury will consider the facts in the case, and your sentence will be based on the circumstance surrounding the death of the person at the individual hands. Ralph Gonsalves is claiming that he is going to affect the way things are done in the bail process as it relates to murder in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. What we have considered here, it is just 6 months since Ralph Gonsalves have completed a 5-term reign as Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Ralph Gonsalves was the chief lawmaker in St. Vincent and the Grenadines for 25 years. He had been practicing law for more years than he was Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. After being the Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines for 25 years, Ralph Gonsalves did not see it fit to change Section 43 of the Criminal Code. But he will wait until after he has no power as a lawmaker to change the law, to come and try to go to court, to have the court make a decision on his behalf to affect some meaningful change. This is bullshit. This man is a fucking idiot, and Vincentians has been playing around with him for far too long. It is the same thing this man did with the economy. He neglected all of the things that would have grown our economy, and he focused on borrowing large loans from external agencies to put down concrete all over our country, not creating an industry, not creating employment, not fixing the health sector, not putting in infrastructure. All you were doing is borrowing a lot of monies, and those monies were not properly accounted for. It is the same thing he's doing, trying to convince our people that he has the best interests of our country and our people at heart. But we see there, for 25 years, he ignored the procedure in which bail was granted to people who were convicted of murder. For 25 years, he could have changed that law. He didn't do a thing. But now, he's trying to go to court to bring a constitutional motion against the Attorney General and the Director of Public Prosecution in order to see if he can effect some change. While as a lawmaker, he had the ability to bring meaningful change to the entire system. He did nothing. This man is a fucking idiot, and all of those people who follows him, including those idiots who call themselves journalists, they are just as stupid as this man is. My name is Chief Strumblood. I'm St. Vincent and the Grenadines' favorite and most hated son. I'm the Diaspora Machismo. Remember to like this video, share this video. Leave a comment on this video, let me know what are your thoughts about what was said here. Like or subscribe based on which social media platform you're viewing from. And remember, there are more videos like this right here. Go down, search those videos, and let me know what are your thoughts. Also, let me know which part of the world you're viewing from. And I'll talk to you next week. Chief Strongblood out.